Greetings, my scattered brothers and sisters in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that His presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. Our psalm today is Psalm number 46. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Those waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice, the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us, the God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see the works of the Lord, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. This psalm has a lot of memorable lines in it. And oftentimes we hear this as kind of a psalm of tranquility. And so, for example, God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. And then on down to verse 10, be still and know that I am God. And so much of the time when I've heard that verse, be still and know that I am God, I've heard it in the context of life is full of stress and getting chaotic. And I just need to take a deep breath. I just need to be still. I just need to relax a moment and know that God is God and that God has this. And it's kind of understood to be about this inner tranquility in the midst of everything being chaotic around me. There's even a chorus that kind of emphasizes that. But the more I read this psalm in context, it's not really about inner tranquility. The language, be still, it's to let your hands go slack. And in particular, it's to drop your weapons. And so listen to that last part of the psalm again. And what we have are nations striving against nations, powers against powers, trying to gain control. And they have weapons in their hands that they're using against each other. And so I'll pick it up about verse 7. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see the works of the Lord, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Those are all the things that would have been in your hands, your weapons, your defense barriers. Be still. Slacken your hands. Drop whatever's in them. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. And so here you have this context in which empire is striving against empire, nation against nation, and trying to exalt themselves on the face of the earth. And it reaches a point where the Lord says, be still, drop your weapons, and know that I am God. I am the one, not you. I am the one who will be exalted on the earth. I will be exalted. So I hear this and I think, wow, how applicable to today. We have so much striving for power, so many groups, so many political parties, so many nations trying to exalt themselves on the face of the earth. Corporations trying to exalt themselves on the face of the earth. And so much violence gets done as these various parties, nations, even corporations try to exalt themselves. And it all reaching a point where one day God says, okay, that's enough. Drop your weapons. Let your hands go slack. I will be exalted on the face of the earth. That's our hope. That's our promise that one day Christ will return and will be exalted over the face of the earth, and that every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord to the glory of God the Father. So wherever you find yourself scattered today, realize the hope that we have. And so don't give in to the temptation to practice violence whatever form, because we live in a violent world and it's just everybody out striving to get as much as they can get, to be exalted as high as they can be exalted. No, we know the truth. We know that Christ is the one who is exalted. And so we live in the hope of that peace that Christ will bring on the face of the earth. And so we practice peace now. So again, wherever you find yourself scattered today, live in the knowledge, live in the hope that comes with that knowledge. And one day God will say, enough is enough. Drop your weapons, be still, and know that I will be exalted. And so let us worship him today as the exalted one. God bless. Have a great day.